folks, Parkera here, and welcome to Clyde FC Up the Bully. Today we are hitting Euro action. But first, let's cover the transfers. There's been a bit of activity. Some noticeable ones that have gone out at the end of last season. We managed to get rid of Barry McKay and Tristram Nadam to Nottingham Forest for 100k each. And Henson Modeste went to Blackburn for 275, I think, after there's going to be like bits and bobs, potential other add-ons. Yeah, so 190 up front. And as well as Grimmer for 1k. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Then everybody else is pretty much on loans, and also Lloyd Robinson. He left the club on a free contract, expired after the season, so Dundee came in there with that pre-contract offer. When it comes to inbound, let's have a quick nosy-rosy some of these and show you who we got. So we got Ray. Some are going to be youth. So this one is a youth contract. So potential. One signed by my director of youth. Just confirmed the transfer. 19 years old. Okay, let's just pass. Greg Kitty. Now, so the next, pretty much next three, we had a whole bunch of players on loan, so trial with us that had been released by clubs in Scotland, and so out of the bunch, we've managed to get three. They're old players, but they're going to serve a purpose for at least a couple of years, mainly backup. I like Greg Kilty here. He is a 30-year-old who can play pretty much anywhere, and primarily will be number two. Well, probably number one at the moment because of the injury that we have had. I can't remember his name at the moment, but yeah, pretty good. I mean, 30 years old, he's still got some decent pace about him. A lot of his mental stats are pretty good, bit low in positioning, but that's okay. I mean, he's a freaking winger. We play it as an inverted winger slash inside forward. We will be playing, if I can actually. Yeah, we will be playing him primarily there, as you can see. And he's got some good stats there for the job. I think he will be... I mean, he's only rated as a 3-star, but I think he'll be fairly good for us going forward anyway. A bit of experience. Sean Goss as well, midfield centre. Not planning to be the number one or a starter, but definitely in the first team. But because of the registration issues that we are running into with Europe, and also... he's the injury Ferguson's just coming back from. He's played a few more games. Though I am pretty happy with him as an advanced playmaker. He can play deep line playmaker. If I go push back, he can play that role quite nicely there as well. As a deep line playmaker. Pace is going down. Obviously, as you can expect, he's a 31-year-old. But he's got some really, really fantastic composure about him. Vision, teamwork, positioning is fairly good as well. As good first touch and crossing and cornering as well. So he is up there. Look at good passing and a great technique. So certainly someone who could really, really help the team, and I think we will see something like that when he gets bedded in. I may look at deep line playmaker because we do have that set down here already. Harry Toffolo, yeah, 31-year-old. He's on a big wage, 2.7k per week until 2029, 2 years. But as a fullback, oh, jeepers creepers, he's not going to be playing fullback. Well, he's obviously a wing fullback here, but gets the job done pretty good. Pace is still pretty good. His mentals are pretty good as well. Good positioning. Marking and tackling could be better, and corners, but he's more. We're going to be using him more to go forward, I believe, anyway. He will probably start some of the games as he has so far, but mostly rotation as well as... we're going to play Europe, so we need to look at things there as well. Billy McFarlane, if I can get this, 20-year-old Scottish lad. Now, he is one for the future. He can play pretty much at the guts in midfield if we need to there, but it's primarily deep line playmaker, like I said. One for the future. A player that was like too good to... I mean, someone who would come for cheap, obviously. I wouldn't ask for many wages. 20 years old, he can probably... his potential's a 4, so we'll probably get something out of him. He's really, really brave. He's got good vision. Well, a good teamwork, bit of flair about him as well. Passing could be better, but he's, again, young. Really good technique as well. So I think we could look at him going forward and for free. What can you can't complain. Couple of loanies, Dean Goodlive. Again, he will be playing more quite predominantly as number 2 to Tiffany at this stage. That's kind of why I brought him in. But again, he's on loan as a winger. He physically is pretty much done, apart from he can't jump, but really great natural fitness, which just goes into his stamina. Fantastic pace there about him too, and agile. Fantastic work rate, which is he'll just run all day, which is good, and teamwork. Passing could be better. He's only 21 though, and really good technique, good crossing as well. So he's someone we would look at Tiffany when Tiffany has his off days, and I'll probably bring this guy in for some game time. Again, Tona Tuttle, he's on loan from Chelsea. He's advanced forward, but we will be playing him, primarily as we are retraining him as a pressing forward. He can actually do that job. Pace, yep, fairly good pace, good stamina about him, really good technique. Mentals need some work, fairly good off the ball, bit of flair about him too. But like finishing is 16, first touch is 12, so he's got a decent first touch about him. Still areas to improve, but he's only 20 years old, and I think he's definitely not a starter, but he's someone I've got there for Bell if he gets injured. Now we've got a couple of players here, so we bought Ryan McCann from St. Miriam, kind of a last minute deal buy. Wasn't asking too much in wages, 1 per week. Again, youth, 20 years old, so someone for the prospect. We've got him to 2031. Again, he's getting that pressing forward up there capabilities really. But yeah, good pace, fairly average to good physicals. Mentally, he's a bit weak in some areas, but he's really determined. He's got some good composure about him, and he's really good off the ball, and he's got a good work rate. And technically, he's a good finisher as well. So he'll be someone that we will use again in that rotation with Bell as the striker. Considering we are in Europe, I don't know how long that's going to last, obviously, but looking at want to go far in the cups this season, the domestic cups as well as the league do well. So hope a bit of rotation. And Ian Chisholm from Hamilton for 200k. A 22-year-old, again, advanced forward who can play as a pressing forward, but he can also, and this is go as an inside forward, which is another reason we kind of brought him in there. You may say this is kind of 3 forwards. Yeah, it is. But he's got some good pace about him and acceleration. Not too bad in strength. Off the ball, really good as well. And he's got some good flair. Dribble, he can finish. And he's got a fantastic first touch. As well as a decent technique. So he's only 22 as well. So one for the future. Going forward, to trying to get some young kids who can have potentially, and I've noticed I've mentioned with the homegrown statuses, we've struggled this season going forward with those as well because of registering players. Yeah, so let's get stuck in. We've only played one game, the first league game of the season. Where are we? Against Dunfermline, a team who was supposed to be relegated at the end of the season, and so it was vital to pick up some points there. 2-0, good, really solid win for us. Goals by Connor Smith and Jake Bell in the third and 26th minute, 2 half-time goals. They really didn't offer much against us, to be honest, and the team's still adapting and adjusting to this new tactic. So I was happy with that. Good start to the league. So today, though, we are going to play the doubleheader. We are going to play both leagues game. I'm going to have to make a change here, obviously. Sharon will have to come off, and we are going to bring Sutherland back on. He was suspended for the last. We've got Seddon, and we will bring Chisholm on as well as subs. So you will notice, and you will recognise his name. Hardy is unregistered, Sharon's unregistered, and Lewis Ferguson unregistered as well. Ryan McCann is unregistered, and also, because Craig Hunger's got that long injury. I can't register Lewis Ferguson or Sharon. I'd love to be able to pick those up. I was hoping I could unregister Goodliff and Hunter and then replace it with them, but it doesn't give me those options. And because of the homegrown rules, we're fine with homegrown in terms of Scotland, but homegrown in terms of the club, we can only pretty much first team wise supply 2. So we've got some players from the reserves just to try and fill those extra spots, which is unfortunately has mean Sheeran misses out and Ferguson. Not ideal. So that is the lineup today. We're going to go with Truman in goal, Ralston, Finlayson, Sutherland, and Toffolo. Campbell is the deep line playmaker, and Goss. Now, what I'm going to think of doing is swapping those two over. Because I like Goss as a deep line playmaker because he can do it. As a deep line playmaker, got some good composure off the ball, passing. So I think he may provide some there, and then we'll have Campbell as support. I'll just try that out for today. I know it's like trying it out in Europe, but I can just rotate those through anyway. Unless I can put Campbell. I'm not going to muck around with that today. We're going to have a long episode as it is. Okay, so we've got those three in the midfield. We've got Tiffany and Kilty, sorry. And Bell up front as my pressing forward. All right, folks, so let's get stuck in now. Press the magical space bar that rules them all. And we've done the lineups. And encourage the team. Yep. I'm going to go midfield. I want to... yeah, you got it what it takes, okay? Whew. Home against Kovenhagen. Let's see how we go here. And I need to change that skin. I'm not overly... Alright, so FC Kovenhagen pick off. We are playing, of course, at home. So we are in white. Going left to right. Alright, so kickoff highlight within 10 minutes. No goals. That's good. Pretty even. Yep. One shot way off the target. That's fine. Early doors. 20 minutes shout. I'm going to do... let's get creative here. I think we're going to go positive. They've had some shots as well off target. We've got one shot on target now, so that's pretty good. So Ralston's got a bit of a bruised knee. Okay, so we're going to have to look at him at half time. I'll probably make that early substitution. And yep, my assistant's telling me all sorts of stuff, which I'm not really paying too much attention to. Okay, he's at 80%. What do you got, Ralston? A potential knee injury. Ideally, I don't want to make a substitution this early. We're going to go and encourage a team as well. Do I want to make... Don't really want to, but I've got no choice. So Euston will come on for Ralston there. The little young lad. Start the second half going as we get into the kickoff. So Euston gets the ball, goes to Tiffany, who goes into cyberspace as the highlight ends. And Hoffman, goal kick, goes. We go with the ball, nicely done. Smith on the ball now to Kilty. Tolofo. Campbell to Smith. Smith to Goss. Goss goes wide and finds Tolofo. Crosses it in. Headed away. But Euston, come on. Oh, you should get it. Well, pass it. Passes it to Goss. To Smith. Smith goes wide again. Toffolo goes, crosses. Tiffany is free. Goes for the header. Goalkeeper just lets it hit him. Reeb doesn't pick it up, and Bell's there doing what he should do as an advanced forward, picks the ball up, and we get the 1-0 lead into the 46th minute. Let's have a look. So, yep, Smith went to Toffolo. Nice cross in there. Tiffany with the header. The goalkeeper let it hit his fucking ball sack, I think, and Bell was there just to clean up before the keeper could even know what had happened. 1-0 Clyde. That's good. Okay, this is good. I'm going to go and I'm going to just give him a bit of praise. Yep. If we can hold the ball, we do. Bit rough there. Campbell's on a yellow. Smith to Kilty. Back to Smith. Goes for a bit of a run. Goes wide to Euston. Tried to pick out Tiffany, but got deflected. And it's now 1-1. Great save by the keeper there. We still have to get the ball, and a nice block there. We are able to keep it, though. Kilty gets the ball, runs it down without it going out. But we now have a free kick, and that is that as well. Oh, come on, lads. We are doing well. Yep, even Homer thinks so. 1-0. We're going to be a bit tired here. We are still playing well. And another yellow for Kilty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the lads, let's just calm down, guys. We've got a couple of yellows. We don't need to do that silliness. Bell onto Easton to Goss. Goss goes back to Finlayson now. Let's just take the time. Don't be a far out idiot. I was going to say a bad word then. Southern, yep, let's reset. We'll go back to Truman. Brings it up. Goes wide to Euston. Find Tiffany. He does. Tiffany cuts inside or brings it inside to Campbell. Then back to Smith. Smith changes the pace. Kilty gets onto the end of it. Crosses. Coming in for Campbell. Unlucky. Scramble. Oh, scrambled eggs. We couldn't make it two. We are going okay, low. But in motivation. Right, 70th minute. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Everybody's playing well. Fitness ain't too bad. I need to bring Kilty off because he's dying. Alright, so we now have a decision to make. We're going to bring on, or can he still do it at his age? Yep, I'm going to give you the old man. We're going to make one substitution here, and then we'll make another one probably just before the 80th minute. And we'll just, that's another substitution. Okay, let's get into one more now here. And it's just defensively we're playing well. The young lad is playing very good. I'm pretty happy with. I want to keep Bell on. He's got the goal. He's, oh, look at that. He's fired up. Decisions. Do I make the decision? We've got a game on the way, so we need to. So what we're going to do here is we are going to bring Chisholm on for Jake Bell. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm thinking of games ahead. So that is the only reason for it. We've got Hibs, I believe, only a few days after this game, and then of course we've got the away leg. So Tiffalo to Sutherland to Goss now. I'm going to go down. I think, can we afford to go balance? I think we will stay positive. Oh, let the ball go there, lad, but it's a reset. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Fires it up. We are going to keep the ball to. Nice headed down. Goss Toffolo to Albazudi. No, nice little trick there. Toffolo. Cross. On the end of it. Tiffany. Oh, he should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, good on you, lad. And we will go balanced at that time now. 85th minute, that was good and dandy, handy, mandy. 87 minutes now. We're going to go a little bit more time wasting. I'm going to lower the tempo down, and I'm going to tell, hey, bro, goalkeeper, let's slow the pace down. Let's just take a bit of a break, a bit of a breather. Catch up refs, I'll tell you. All the running around. Toffolo now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a 2-0 home win. So we've got advantage. All right. So I will see you. Let's say to the lads, I appreciate the effort. I'm going to go a bit passionate here. Give them a kiss. I'm very pleased with the. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Okay, folks. I will see you shortly for second leg. Okay, so they're playing quite a narrow formation. All right. Well, we're just going to stick with what we have. But don't need anything to address here. I'm going to go calm. I'm going to go. No, I'm not going to put any pressure. Just huge underdogs, no pressure on you to see. Go out there and show everyone what you've got. Let's just do it that way. I've got the kid out there. He was relaxed about that. Jake Bell, I'm going to go calm here, mate. I want to see it. I've got faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. All right, and let's go. We've got a tunnel interview here. Are you confident ahead of kickoff? Yep, we are confident. And let's get into this game. We are in the black today, away. So, last time we played this game, we ended up with a 0-0 draw. But, let me know, correct me down below if I'm wrong. I'm just playing it again fresh as if that hadn't happened. Can I change my mind? But, yeah. It's just how I roll, really, because the live com, you know, it was recorded, but it wasn't actually up there. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it as it is. We are we're 1-0 down. Tiffany with a corner here. Goes back to Smith. Can he find? He does. Albazzuti, take a shot, son. Oh, you're going for a conversion there, mate. Come on, guys. Let's get creative. Someone doing the lawns. Don't know if you can hear that. I wonder if it's my lawnmower, man. Apologies if you can hear it. You probably can't. Albazzuti finds Smith. Goes wide and finds Gallagher here. Gallagher gets into the box, but couldn't get anything. But Albazzuti's running back, the old 28-year-old. Come on, mate. Get rid. Finds Sutherland. Sutherland goes way back to the goalkeeper. We're going to reset with Truman, who hoofs it out wide to Easton. To Tiffany now. Back to Easton. Goes down the line, maybe? No, he looks deflection. McFarlane. Nice little back heel there. Smith finds Tiffany, who finds Easton, who's still up there. Crosses it in there. Cleared, but Smith gets the ball. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Bad boy, bad boy. Oh, Tiffany with a header. They're playing quite narrow. I might look at stretching out wide. It's not really something in the tactic, but where are we strongest? Left or right? I'm going to go... Actually, no. We'll just leave those here. Let's go slightly wider. And just see if we can stretch them out a little bit. And... Damn it. Oh, disallowed. Yeah. Of course it was disallowed. Of course it was disallowed. I mean, come on. What are you thinking? It's allowed? No. That better be a replay. Yeah, it was. Thank God. And in local news, North Shore United are 2-0 up against Western Springs, my local team, in the Premier League. Over here in the Winter Leagues of New Zealand Regional. Truman goes wide to Gallagher, who was just standing there waiting. Nice ball. Come on, Bell. You got the time, son? Get in there, laddie. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Nice ball by the old man. Gallagher, I love how he just stood there, attention. Whoop. Found it. Went wide. Oh, sorry, Gallagher with the ball there, sorry. Bell was just Johnny on the spot. And he had a lot of work to do, but yeah, the goalkeeper dived when the ball was already crossing that line. Beautiful. That's the way to counter. 3-1. This is good, lads. This is good. We're going into the half. How are we looking, fitness-wise? Yeah, we're looking a bit tired, but yeah, they might start running at us, but that's fine. We've done that extra stretch out there. I think it might have worked a little bit, created that hole in the middle for Bell. So we're going to get into the centre here. We appreciate the efforts. Yeah, lads, I really appreciate your efforts today. Let's get out there, shall we? Yeah, all right, second half, let's start it. All right, Bell kicks off. This is just a kick-off highlight. So, you know, goes wide. Yep, and that's it. Yoo-hoo! All right, so how... okay, we need to defend this free kick. And we don't. We headed it to them. 3-2 on aggregate now. Just had a half. Concentrate, guys. Campbell times Smith, back to Campbell. Go wide to Albazzuti. Yeah. Just doesn't have the legs or anything anymore. And they're going to break it. Are they going to break it? Are they going to go? 3-3. No! Away goals will help us here. Concentrate. We're overwhelmed by concentrate. Are you friggin' having me on, lads? Right, we're doing crap in the central of defence, but we don't really have Houston on for Ralston. Okay, I didn't make that change. That might have helped. I'm going to bring... Oh, Gallagher's not been playing badly, so let's not blame Gallagher. What I'm going to do is Gallagher on for... Actually, where's Intertoto? Can you play... Intertoto can go on for Sutherland. Confirm. Okay, I'm going to demand some more. we've let them into this. I mean, they are at home, so fair cop to them. But yeah, conceding 3. Luckily, we scored that 1 goal. We just need to hang on here and get some more. We are playing balanced. I think we'll leave it at balance for now. Albazzuti goes back wide to Tofono. Gets it back in the box. Can we? Tiffany, yes! A mistake by, I think it was Jensen, headed it down. So almost pretty much identical to how we conceded that last goal they scored. So we'll take that. 3-2 so far. 3-2. That's good, lads. That's good, lads. All right. So that's good. Let's keep going. I'm going to make another substitution now just to try and kill a bit of time. You are looking knackery. I might bring you off. How are we looking here? Albazuti's playing fairly well. I'm going to bring McFarlane off, and I'm going to bring on Sean Gross. And that should be the last. Well, that will be the last substitution. Okay, so we need to defend again. Here we go. We can't afford. Oh, well. Actually, yeah, we've scored 2 goals, so now it's away goals. Yeah. Okay, so I was. Yeah. Tiffany, come on, we are stretching wide. Goes back down to Ralston. Ralston into Campbell's Soup. Finds Ralston again. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going back to Finlayson. Broger, watch the man. Was that a save? No, I think he boggled it against the post. No, it must have been a save because we got the... And they're going to go straight for a shot. Yeah, over the top. Okay, we'll stay with balanced. 4 minutes. 2, 1, 10 seconds. Well, actually, technically 7, 6. This is it, boys. Tiffany. Lads. We did it hard. But I'll take a 3-2 loss away. We go through on the away goals. And we'll go through on aggregate, actually. Yeah, I do appreciate the efforts. I'm going to go passionate here. People have written off today, you're proving wrong. Well done on a good result. We are punching above our weight. This is our first European journey. A lot of these lads have never played Europe before. And, yeah, we're against teams who probably have. So that is absolutely darling. Clyde winning the Euro Cup, placed 3rd qualifying round. God knows how many there is. First league triumph is what we are. Exactly right. You got it there, mate. You got it there. The first league triumph. First leg got us home here. Post-match conference, well, I will obviously do that. We received 251k for advancing through to that round. Excellent. And we have, obviously, as projected, we have drawn Gothenburg. That's going to be a tough ask. I don't have the league loaded. But I think most people will know Gothenburg. I mean, they've, up there, thereabouts. Runners up last season. They won it a couple of seasons ago in Sweden as well. And if so it is what it is. So some fella was spotted there. Cool. Kilmarnock, obviously another couple of arrangements there. So let's go to our schedule and have a look. We are going to continue the European journey, folks. We're not going to worry about Bedford until we get into probably the semi-final again, if that. Yeah, well, we haven't played a league game live com yet, and I don't anticipate we're going to do that right now. We are going to come back again very shortly. This is going to be the European adventure while it lasts before we get into league games. Gives you chances to let me know what sort of league games you want to see and other things. So we will see you back in a few, well, I guess I don't know what, ooh, probably it's a while now. I'm kind of ahead here. So we'll see you back anyway for more of the game here. Only a few days in game, so it should be good and fun. Hit me down below your predictions. Do you think we can advance? Do you think we can get through Gothenburg? It's going to be a tough cookie, I tell you now. If we look at our bloody team, if we look at the squad, there is a lot of knackered lads there, a lot of players unfit, coming back from injury. Obviously, some guys, Lewis Ferguson, for example, and Steve Seddon, vital players who we can't play because we haven't registered. I think we do have another option to register them today. It's not what we're doing. Tomorrow registration, yeah, and we're just going to be up against it. We're not going to be able to register one of those. I can't even bring Ferguson in because it automatically just creates the Who's he? What's it? Life, eh? Life. All right, folks. I'm Parkera. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit me down below for comments. Come on, guys. Comments. I need some comments here. Let me know how you're going. Do you enjoy this stuff? Let me know. Anything, questions, suggestions. All right, I'm Parkera. Adios, amigos.